Welcome to America's top ski towns, revealing 15 hidden gems. From beginner-friendly slopes to black diamond challenges, these secret spots in picturesque mountain towns and legendary runs offer an immersive winter experience. Discover award-winning cuisine, apres-ski brews, and rustic charm beyond the slopes. Join us on a quick journey through these hidden delights, where the thrill of the slopes meets the warmth of charming communities. Number 1. Steamboat Springs, Colorado. A historic epicenter where the Old West meets winter sports, the aspen-strewn slopes of Steamboat lie at a lower elevation than most of Colorado's resorts. But don't be fooled, you're still bottoming out at nearly 7,000 feet above sea level. Plus, the town is rife with culinary fare that's surprising for such a casual place. One of the standout features of this funky ski town is, of course, the opportunity to soak in steamy mineral water at Old Town Hot Springs or Strawberry Park Hot Springs after hitting the slopes. Number 2. Santa Fe, New Mexico. You probably never thought of this summer tourist hub, also America's second oldest city, dating back to 1610, as a ski town. Clearly, you do not know Santa Fe. About 16 miles away is possibly the country's best-kept alpine secret. Ski Santa Fe boasts more than 80 trails, a bounty of powder, and you will be hard-pressed to wait in a lift line. Number 3. Marquette, Michigan. A frigid but lively pole star on the shores of Lake Superior, Marquette abounds with great restaurants, craft beer, and one of the Midwest's most popular ski hills. With only a 600-foot vertical rise and 3 chairlifts, Marquette Mountain may be small, but it's got steeps and tallies more than 200 inches of snow per year. Outside the slopes and near endless cross-country trails, the real thrill of this area comes on 2 wheels. More than 75 miles of trail, groomed for fat tires, surround Marquette. Number 4. Tahoe City, California. Despite the numerous towns and ski resorts that surround Lake Tahoe, this hamlet of shops and restaurants is still considered pretty sleepy. Located directly on the lakeshore, in summer, it's bustling with boaters, supers, and kayakers. In the colder months, the view of the twinkling town from the quiet pier or Fanny Bridge is magical. Find a family-friendly scene at the sledding hill and ice rink at the winter sports park. Comfort food amid antiques and vintage toys at Rosie's Cafe, and Irish coffee, fresh fish tacos, rustic chic rooms, and romantic lake views at Sunnyside Restaurant and Lodge. Number 5. Sugar Mountain, North Carolina. For obvious reasons, the notoriously humid southeastern US doesn't get much hype when it comes to skiing. But in North Carolina, you can find some truly excellent powder come winter. For proof, look about an hour and a half northeast of brewery-lined Asheville to Sugar Mountain, which sits at an elevation of 4,132 feet in Pisgah National Forest. Stop here between late November and early March for skiing, snowboarding, tubing, ice skating, and snowshoeing. Or plan your trip in time for the annual Sugarfest weekend in December. Number 6. Cedar City, Utah. Southern Utah falls off the radar for many powder hounds, which is a shame because Bryan Head Resort is actually the state's highest ski area, base elevation 9,600 feet, among its least crowded, and adjacent to the vibrant red walls and towering hoodoos of neighboring Cedar Breaks National Monument, spectacularly scenic. Off-slope adventures range from cross-country skiing and snowshoeing to snowmobiling and ice skating. You might even find t-shirt weather and a rare dearth of crowds at nearby Zion National Park. Number 7. Lee Deadwood, South Dakota. At the 450-acre Terry Peak ski area, you'll find beginner to black diamond slopes and everything in between, as well as 5 chairlifts, a freestyle terrain park, a halfpipe, 29 trails, and ski lessons. Best of all, since South Dakota is a relatively lesser-known ski destination, the mountains here are blissfully devoid of crowds. Then more winter fun in Spearfish Canyon and beyond. Number 8. Government Camp, Oregon, an alpine timber village towering about 4,000 feet over nearby Portland. Government Camp punches well above the weight of its 200 or so residents. A stone's throw from Matt Hood's best and most ripping resorts, Meadows, Timberline, Sky Bowl, and Summit, the village is a ski town in distillate. Number 9. Flagstaff, Arizona. A stark contrast to Arizona's reputation as a scorched earth cacti wilderness, Flagstaff thrives in the shadows of the San Francisco peaks and is home to the largest resort in Arizona, Snowbowl. The resort is more of a village, with a high-speed gondola and great lodges, but Flagstaff is a misunderstood marvel. For some non-vertical, strap-on cross-country skis to explore the sprawling Arizona Nordic village. Number 10. Stowe, Vermont. Practically every town in Vermont could be classified as a ski town, but this serene little hamlet on Mount Mansfield feels focus-grouped into a northeastern paradise. At Stowe Mountain Resort, you'll find some of the best skiing in the Northeast, with runs suited for rookies and double diamond adrenaline junkies alike. But even if you're not a fan of skiing, Stowe is pure Vermont, from its quintessential small-town New England vibes to its ridiculous wealth of beer. Number 11. Whitefish, Montana. With its remarkably preserved 1905 aesthetic, Whitefish's Old West charm pairs wonderfully with a cold one. Don't skip some characteristically great Montana beer, 58 Handlesworth, at Montana Tap House. Throw in gorgeous Whitefish Lake, and suddenly you're looking at a great mountain town that's also a sleeper food destination and fantastic lake getaway. Oh right, and the skiing thing. Whitefish Mountain Resort is consistently ranked among the best in the West, with a 2,353-foot drop, 3,000 acres of terrain, and a stellar view of the jagged peaks of Glacier National Park's Continental Divide. Number 12. Taos, New Mexico. The largest ski area in New Mexico, Taos Ski Valley is known for its steeps, 40% is expert rated, but the real appeal of this area is the adobe-laden town 20 miles down the road. Sitting at an elevation of nearly 7,000 feet, Taos is a hot spot for visitors in the summer and fall, but its beige-colored historic district and plaza take on an otherworldly charm in winter. Number 13. Bend, Oregon Central. Oregon isn't somewhere you'd immediately think of planning a ski holiday, but about 22 miles from Bend lies Mid-Bachelor, home to 4,300 acres of powder that's perfect for both experts. Steep runs, challenging terrain parks, as well as families and beginners. The free beginner's lift makes it easy to get up the gentle slope while practicing or taking lessons. Number 14. Snowshoe, West Virginia. As far as southern states go, the Virginias have a surprisingly decent range of ski resorts, the best of the bunch being Snowshoe Mountain. Found amongst the many peaks of the Appalachian Range, the resort offers up 244 acres of skiable terrain, plus snowmobile rides, a tuba park, off-road tours, sleigh rides, and skiing under the stars. Number 15. Crested Butte, Colorado. Blooming with wildflowers and art festivals in the summer, the bigger crowds clear CB's white-blanketed landscapes in winter, making it a fantastic alternative to Colorado's better-known and seriously packed ski towns. The resort has terrain for every level of skier or rider, including more double black-rated runs than any resort in Colorado. Thanks for joining our snowy adventure through America's ultimate ski towns, where the thrill of the slopes meets the warmth of charming communities. From breathtaking scenery to apres-ski indulgence, we've explored it all. Until next time, may your winter be filled with unforgettable moments on and off the slopes. Stay warm and keep chasing those winter dreams.